It is the holding of this religion that the Orish itself was a tear shed by Atmos, the sky god, falling to Gethra and destroying the war doer, and destroying the deeds of the awful wars of the past. It is the Atmos Septi's goal to prevent or to cultivate good societies that will not sadden their deity. Alright, I think we'll also add a little section on creeds, because this is one of the parts of world building that I put a lot of work into for the Lives of Gethra series, and I think that is kind of cool to take a look at and have accessible here for anybody. Alright, so the Atmos Septi are divided into 5, debatably 6, sects or creeds, each with its own task. Each with its own mandate, we'll say. So we have the Cardinal Creed, the Cardinal Creed oversees the Grey Brethren within Sanazar itself, their holy city. Oversees the Grey Brethren of Sanazar itself, the treasury of the entire religion, and also funds the defense of Sanazar. Funds the security of Sanazar, we'll say. Then we have the Reformers Creed. The Reformers Creed oversees the spread of the Atmos Septi teaching to lands beyond Sanazar. They're the evangelical group. They are also responsible for recruitment to the ranks of their religious order. We can also add in here, I think, the Cardinal Creed is presently governed by Archpriest Par. The Reformers Creed is presently governed by Archpriest Braddock. Oops, I opened up another program here. Oh, yep. Should bring my dog onto the stream. I'm sure people would like to see Little Willow. Perhaps next time. All right. Next we've got the Militant Creed. The Militant Creed oversees the recruitment of defenders for the Cardinal Creed. The recruitment and training, I will say. Any Atmos Septi military action is carried out by the militant creed more than the other orders, more than the other creeds. The militant creed fluctuates in size during war or peace, for example. The militant creed is currently governed by Archpriest Morris. Alright, the Sage's Creed. The Sage's Creed pursues scholarly endeavors, both theological and scientific. Some allege they also maintain a network of spies to gather more information. Twice historically, the Sage's Creed has unraveled due to internal tensions, leaving the speaker of the Atmosepti to reform the creed. Presently, the militant creed is governed. Oops, not the militant, the Sage's Creed is governed by Archpriest Hartho. Lastly, the Conquest. Oh, no, the Speaker's Creed, right. Finally, the Speaker's Creed hold on one moment while I just make sure I get all this right. Yeah, okay. Finally, the Speaker's Creed is considered the holiest order. The speaker, the ceremonial head of the religion, resides amongst this creed and is responsible for discerning the will of Atmos and communicating that, and communicating his will to the rest of the religion. The Speaker's Creed is presently governed by Archpriest Royth, while the current speaker is Speaker Sarand. Who does not count as an archpriest, but a higher position. All right. Then, alleged Sixth Creed. A conspiracy theory has made the rounds over the last few hundred years, alleging the existence of a secretive sixth creed. Those who adhere to this theory hold that the speaker is the archpriest of his own creed, and that archpriest, and that the publicly declared archpriest of that creed is in fact the archpriest of the devious sixth creed. The theory holds that the goal of the sixth creed is to build a gray empire, a government that rules all lands and answers to the council of archpriests and the speaker. It goes without saying that the Atmo Septi deny the existence of a sixth creed. All right, lots of information on the Atmo Septi here. So we can copy that. We can update this one that says that it's frowned upon by the Atmo Septi. Let's add another section in here that says tenets of religion. Tenets and beliefs. Among their beliefs, the Atmo Septi frown upon slavery, as it begets greed and ignorance toward human plight. Both sins leading to corruption and distasteful in Atmos's eyes. However, the religion has not expressly banned slavery. Many suspect this is due to their prevalence in lands that hold in local lands that maintain this grim tradition. All right, there we go. Let's see what that page looks like, especially with the headings. Nice. Creeds: the Cardinal Creed, the Reformer's Creed, the Militant Creed, the Sage's Creed, the Speaker's Creed, a weird space, and then we have some tenets and beliefs at the bottom. So let's fix that weird space. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Got Jolikar in there. We'll add in just a couple more. Maybe we'll just start a page for Renato. Or for Dago. Let's start with Dago. Okay. Character. Oh, I think we already started a page for Dago now that I think of it. Dago IG Malzo. There we go. I think we should add in on his page. Let's edit that quick. We'll say. And I also think that some of this should be in a different heading that is history. We're going to say at some point Dago was a captive or resident of the dark city of Yerrick. Little is known about his time there, save that he was one of few, if not the only one, to have escaped the clutches of the city's rulers and boundaries. Cities and walls. Alright, there we go. And then we can add a page on Yerrick. Oh, that's not a person. Let's see here. Geographic settlement. Yerrick. City. All right, let's open up another city as well so that we can copy that little starting blurb. Location, the Torn Shore. So we haven't really touched on that, I guess. At least I haven't shown it. So up here in the Torn Shore, here's the city of Yerrick. So Dago right now is in Alikar. We know at some point he was in Low Malago. He's been all over. But at some point he was in Yerrick, where he was captive to the dark rulers of the city. We'll learn more about that at some point, I'm sure. The Torn Shore. Year established, unknown. Current sovereignty, unknown. We'll circle back to that when it becomes revealed in the Lives of Gethra podcast. However, we do know some things about it from Dago's story. Yes, we've heard about these blood sewers. The city is surrounded or located near the blood sewers of Yerrick, a place full of dead bodies and refuse from the city's rulers. There was also something we heard about the Weeping Gates, I think, today in his chapter. The Weeping Doors. Oh, I think this was actually in the last chapter. Yeah, yesterday's. The gates of the city are known as the Weeping Gates. or the weeping doors, I should say. Save changes, we'll make that public. There we go. Let's put that on the map. City. No, we want this to be a town, I think. Great. Now let's head over back to the website here. See what that looks like. There it is. Good stuff. All right. Well, I think we'll wrap up. We've been live for 2 hours, which is pretty good as I slowly work on increasing how long I can stream. So happy to have some people chatting and you know, get some more involvement here. And I'm looking forward to continuing this. We'll get this this wiki really well developed and really start fleshing out the world with lots of world building. Again, you know, at any time, just say hi, and you know, we can even figure out a historical character that you come up with and decide what they did and how they contributed, and we'll figure out what obstacles they run into as well. All right, well, take it easy, guys, and as always, from the Knaves Guild, have a good evening.